I do what I can while I can. Okay, we should be on. So hey collective, this is the second live today, and this is going to be a 4 elements reading. So I'm gonna go for elements. Of course, mind you, when I read elements, first of all, they could be sometimes interconnected messages, and also some like for example, if I read fire signs, some messages from the fire signs could also resonate with you if you are for example, a air sign in the sun, okay? But it's because of the energy, first of all, but also check out your birth chart if that could help to understand a little bit more what you operate more from, and so that you have a little bit like a focal point where you can start to understand yourself a little bit more, right? And for example, I'm more of a water type of energy, but I come off as very much air sign, if that makes sense. Okay, so just check that, okay? If you want. If you don't, then it's okay, just enjoy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start with this, but it's a bunch of different oracles to see just the overall energy, okay? I'm gonna split the deck though because it's too heavy now. Okay, so I'm gonna split it in two. There's something better, opportunity, and if you believe. Okay, collected. Well, we got also that message before in the other live about dream big or dream bigger or something like that. So maybe that is significant. Maybe you need to look something from, I'm not saying like being delusional, but low-key you gotta be delusional. Is that, I mean, that's is what the universe is asking you to be right now, okay? Not delusional, but just dream big, okay? And when I mean like being delusional, just be it from a grounded perspective, from a grounded perspective. Take it as it resonates, okay? By the way, I'm gonna show that to you. If you believe, opportunity. What the fuck is happening there? And if what's that? There's a better opportunity. No, what's that? There's something better, not bad. Okay. So maybe you were already thinking about something like, what if that is not meant to be, like something like that, maybe. What else? Give me another card. Unlikely. Okay. Maybe you still don't see something. But let's get into it, okay? Something better. Opportunity, if you believe, and unlikely. Also, what I wanted to point out is that these two match colors, and these two match the same colors as well. So opportunity and if you believe, and then there's something better and unlikely. It could be two different energies that I'm picking up on here about it's giving like opposition. So there could be elements of, I don't know what type of signs, but like two different elements being a negative energy and the others being a positive one, if that makes sense. Yeah, clouds, confusion, negativity, unclarity, doubt, worry, uncertainty. Because somebody's feeling like this or wants you to feel like that. Could be an air sign. Let me see. Improving health. Maybe your expectation or something about your life is improving. It could also be like mental health. It doesn't have to be just only physical health, okay? Or maybe somebody is in this position because this is not happening for them. Some type of health improvements are not happening. Mind you, I think I want to do the rabbits for I want to do the rabbits for the earth signs. This one or this one. Water signs. Then air signs, and I'm gonna stick to fire with this impressionist deck. Air sign, I didn't show you that, and fire sign, okay? I'm gonna leave the after tarot for the overall energies for later on, okay? Let's start with earth sign. I was about to say fire signs. So maybe a fire sign is in earth sign businesses, which I just saw. Why don't you... Yeah, it could be. The star and 7 of cups, exactly. 77, 177 or 166 could be significant here. The star and 7 of cups. It could be that somebody is in your business or is trying to understand what you're up to. Okay, and as I said, that it's definitely significant that a fire sign, if you're an earth sign specifically, a fire sign is definitely trying to get you, like, trying to dig up dirt for you, or something about knowing things about you, okay, in your business, basically. This person could be in this 8 of Swords energy due to mental health, or due to, again, something is not improving for them because they could be trying to project something onto you, and is a fire sign doing this to you. Somebody could very much like technology and digital stuff, okay, and something about that they could have used that against you. For example, if they're a hacker, okay, and if they don't like you, or they know that people or a certain person, I don't know, maybe they got paid by somebody that doesn't like you to look up something on you, they could be trying to do that. Or this just could be like somebody that utilizes masks, whether it be in the spiritual realm, online, physical reality. They could be just trying to play innocent, or when they cannot play the fool, they put a mask on to actually show their true colors, okay? Hello everyone, thank you. Appreciate that. So let's see. I'm gonna put these cards back though, the oracles, okay? Let's see, what do my earth sign need to know at this time? Can I make it up? 5 of Wands at the bottom and 2 of Wands flipped over. So yeah, see somebody that is looking at you. Maybe they are also envious about the opportunities that you have, that you create for yourself, and they don't like the way that you live because they think that it's too peaceful. They could be trying to come with arguments, to come towards you with chaos energy, chaotic energy, trying to get you to argue with them. Petty arguments are very significant. And it's because, yeah, they're obsessed. The devil is because they're just trying to get a reaction out of you, okay? It's some level of trying to bait you. King of Cups and Judgment reversed. They could be very emotional towards you, or I'm seeing somebody, because it might be a Sagittarius. Let me see. 2 of Wands for earth signs. What else? Queen of Pentacles, you're coming off in this Queen of Pentacles collective. You look grounded, balanced, very much peaceful. Also, I think it's Pervinca, like the color. I don't even know if that's how you say that in English, actually. I think that Pervinca is an Italian one, but it's low-key little... It's between lilac, if I'm not mistaken, and a little bit bluey. I don't know. It's this one. Okay, that could be significant. That, for me, is both your throat chakra and your third eye chakra. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Maybe they're trying to block your third eye. It is also giving like you're coming off as very much stable to these people, or just in general. This is how you come off. You come off very much grounded and stable within yourself. I am an Earth sign, Capricorn, born in 8th. Oh, well, I'm actually reading that Earth sign. So if you're interested, stay, okay? It's a general collective though, okay? Then we have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords here, okay? You could be uncertain about some people's intentions with you. And for somebody is a bad news, or is bad news, that you're holding on to some level of boundaries with them. You are very much unbothered and peaceful. They don't like that. Especially if they are experiencing some level of chaos within their life. Yep, the Magician. This fell right under, like, on the floor. They could be trying to do root work. So, work on your anger. Or trying to get you angry so that you react easily, right? Let me get this scrunchy so. Yeah, King of Cups at the bottom, but you come off as very balanced either way. Or this is what you're called to also remember. To stay balanced, grounded, as much as you can, of course. Transmute the energy. It's not always love and light, okay? That's why the Magician fell off also on the ground. It could be that they're trying to interfere with your new adventures, new manifestation, or something of that sort. Or trying to intercept them before you do. Trying to steal your opportunity before you take it. And maybe it's not even something that they can steal, but it's something that they want to know about. So, yeah. What else about Earth signs? Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords here, Ten of Swords here, and the Six of Pentacles. We got him. We got them, y'all. Okay, so yes, Ten of Pentacles. They definitely want to, I want to say, bite off the pieces. Like, it's given like, for example, the Ten of Pentacles is a full chocolate bar, okay? They want to bite off the edges or something just to make it look as a Five of Pentacles, if that makes sense. It's something that you are embodying, like the full thing, full potential or something. They want you to see it from a lack mentality, lack perspective, or this is also what they are experiencing, some level of lack. Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. And again, they definitely want you to not get something. They could be trying to take it before you do, again, okay? Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And Ten of Swords is in reverse. Something cannot happen, though, if you stand on these boundaries, okay? And I think that they cannot also, like, corrupt your... I want to say your frequency. So maybe they're trying to lower, or with anger, with doing the root work, they could be trying to lower your frequency so that you could be weaker. Okay, that's what they're trying to do, to weaken you so that they can take more easily energy from you, right? Because they're trying to do it from a lack perspective. They're trying to get you, look, Queen of Pentacles plus the Five of Pentacles equals 6 Pentacles, right? And it's here. That's what they're trying to get you to do. To give them energy, even though it's from a lower vibrational space, if that makes sense, okay? Possibly they could be operating in the shadows, meaning at night, or literally like hiding behind things, behind profiles, behind any type of anything, okay? And also could be trying to do dream magic and or memory magic specifically, okay? Hello. I'm divinely guiding protective, period. Look, 10 of Pentacles came out. I love this card, y'all. It's so pretty. 7 of Cups. Look at that. They could also be trying to confuse the people that may want to collaborate with you to not collaborate with you, okay? They could be trying to talk them or persuade them away from doing so. It doesn't matter though. It's given like they're associating a type of abundance to you and some people or other people. But you are the abundant one. Not that they are not abundant if they want to invest, but is that they're taking like they're giving all the power to other people while they're trying to get it from you though. Like it's giving it doesn't make sense. It's giving like you don't you say that I hold no value, but you're still trying to come after me. So what does that make you? Yeah, dumb bitch. Okay. Yeah. Yes. That's interesting though. Okay, if you stay for the very end of this, maybe I'll answer your questions, okay? But now I'm in the middle of the general collective, okay? Seven of Swords. What else for my earth signs? Ten of Pentacles. How can I make it up? They're looking at you as this. Two of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. You are this wish fulfillment. You hold all the keys. You hold all the pentacles. And they want all of that. What else? Eight of Wands. You could be receiving communication about something. Maybe, ooh, I just heard about somebody passing away. Six of Swords. And moving forward from these people, energies, or whatever this is, yes. Keep maintaining your balance. Keep, like, I want to say, give them the cold shoulder. Yeah. And walking away from them, okay? Because, again, you cannot help all the people. 333 could be significant for this collective, but you cannot help people that don't want to be helped. They love it there, okay? They love being in lack or feeling in lack. Maybe also show some grace to these people. Something about your heart chakra is very significant as well. Heart chakra and inner child specifically. Queen of Wands reversed and Five of Swords. Yeah, it's somebody that is very unhappy with whatever type of seed that they have planted. And is very jealous or envious. They utilize their power against you or to go against people for no reason at all. High Priestess in reverse. It could be a dark High Priestess. Nine of Cups. Very much egocentric or stuck in their ego. Very much also stuck in some level of... It's a low vibrational state of being that they think from and that they don't get out of, or I don't know. It's given though, I heard 34 years. Oh, shit, I don't know. Maybe it's been 34 years like this for them, or something about the number 3 and 4, so 7 as well. You're protected from this, okay? But Yeah. Let me take an oracle for y'all. Let me take the runes for my earth sign. Should we take it? We got Gebo coming off, or Jebo. I don't know, I think it's Jebo, y'all. I'm not sure. In reverse. Gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance, all matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. There's something that you should not take from this person, I think. And or they cannot take this from you. Makes sense, okay? Yes. It's something that you are not giving anymore to this person. It's something that you should not give to this person. If you come to some type of level of abundance, or whether it be like emotional, mental, even physical, you shall not give them any type of gifts or extend any type of level of, I don't know, offerings or help. It's coming across a little bit rude, but it's definitely something that will actually save you. And I think that this person wants you out of here. Not in a whimsical type of way, or they just want to be petty. No, this is the person that doesn't want you to be still living, okay? Does not want you to be in a healthy state of being as well. Wunjo or Wunjo? Okay, I'm gonna have to check them, okay? Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. And it was in reverse as well. Ciao Armando, spero tutto bene comunque, okay? They are in this energy of lagged. In Thorisats, okay? Reactive force, directed force of distraction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, a tendency toward change. They want you to always fumble the bag, if that makes sense. As soon as somebody or something presents themselves to you, they want you to be closed off and see it as negative. This is what they're trying to work on. And it's giving like in the next, maybe even week or this week or season is what I heard. You're gonna be able to work toward that, towards seeing certain influences as being positive, because it's given as soon as you receive help or something like this, okay, that could be helpful, they want you to reminisce and think, oh no, this is gonna be bad, this is gonna happen if they have access to this, or if I do this then they do that to me or something. They want you paranoid. Interesting. Possessions won or earned. Earned income, lack, abundance, financial strength in the present or near future. Yes. Okay. Fail. Yes. They could be also be possessive over you and or over your finances, over what you can achieve, or alone, I guess. Okay. So keep an eye on that, collective. Let me pull from this from my air signs, earth signs. Loki, I said air. I don't know. I think it's called Geronimo Stilton. I don't know. That's significant. I don't know how you call it in English. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You could be a Cancer. You could have your moon in Cancer. Something about your 4th house is safe. Your foundation could be safe. Emotions are running high. Super moon here. Okay. Something about your emotions will help you get through something, or even listening to them specifically. Yeah, the sun here. What else? Also, again, something that will seem impossible to achieve will be possible to achieve, okay? You don't even worry about it. Like it for free. Yes, thank you, Armando. That's free, exactly. Like and share, subscribe is free. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon here. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. This could be also you romanticizing your life. Doesn't have to be with a partner. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Okay. Interesting messages. Okay. So again, you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. We got moon in Cancer, new moon in Cancer. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. New moon in Libra, new romantic cycle begins. Don't let pride get in your way. We got full moon in Leo. Conclusions are within reach and emotions are running high. Expect powerful change, okay? Do y'all have any questions in regards to the earth signs reading? Or I will just jump on with fire signs. Let's see who was the nosy bitch. The H. I think I got it though. Somebody mentioned Aries, and I think that's right. It could be an Aries that is envious and jealous and something like that. They could be also holding on to like not giving you support on purpose because they don't want you to see you thriving. It's also giving like somebody that gives you false support. It's like, yeah, take this money or take this bag or take this shirt, I don't know, but use it only for, I don't know, doing grocery shopping for the house or something like that. While they insisted that it was for you. It's giving like they want to know where you invest your money in, okay, or how. Like it's given like if they help you, they only want you to use a certain amount of money even for them, if that makes sense, or as they expect you to use it. Like they don't want you to thinking from a abundant mentality. It's given like, no, you only can use this only if that also helps me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Man, which are the signs that we wish to impact earth signs negatively? That's definitely fire signs, because I even got that in the very beginning of this. I said fire sign, and then I basically I got the message of a fire sign being secretly trying to be nosy or be in your business. And then somebody else also mentioned an Aries, and that's definitely something that I resonate with. Okay, is like an Aries sign that is very nosy, that should be asleep at this time, but it's not. Fire signs are Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So yes, definitely fire signs for the earth signs. They want you to end something. And again, they want to be able to manage your money, if that makes sense, okay? I don't know how that is called, honestly. Could be like puppet master, but it's not really that, because you're not being controlled, but they want that. Fire sign used to collect my hair straight. I said she wishes to see me at the lowest. Lord have mercy. God protect you from that. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. But yes, that's how far people are willing to go. That's how far their mind takes them. And they see no problem in that, by the way. Also, my throat now is itching. They don't want you to talk about what you've been through. Talk about it, girl. If you have a platform, or guy, I don't know, but if you have a platform, something where you share your truth, share it, because they don't want you to talk about it. Okay, this is for all my earth signs specifically. Talk about what you've been through. Expose them. Share your truth. Not in the sense that you need to expose them and, you know, take the masks off like Scooby-Doo type of vibe, but you need to extend, like don't make that trauma only your pain. Transmute that pain into something that you can get something positive out of, okay, if that makes sense. Let's see what's up with the fire signs. Why are you saying that? How stupid are you? I'm talking to 2WI.5. I wasn't talking about you. You just gave me a hint. Thank you, Satya. I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or Satya? Keep on getting the page of wands reversed. Bad news, I guess. 5 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles here. What do we have for the fire signs here today? King of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's struggling. Somebody's struggling with their foundation, with their anger. I heard unapologetic. Maybe something about them is being exposed. 3 of Pentacles reversed and 4 of Cups. They tend, or they used to ignore something, but now is something can no longer be ignored. 10 of Wands. They feel ashamed. Some of them feel ashamed. Not everybody, but Knight of... Oh, okay. Well, that's the King of Swords, but I said Knight of Swords, meaning like a lower degree, if that makes sense. Star in reverse as well. They could be having like reminiscing things or something like that. Something isn't right in their thoughts either. Maybe something about them feeling naked, feeling exposed, feeling ashamed. Maybe also about their mind, about how like their intrusive thoughts, if that makes sense. And 9 of Wands, but it was coming out in the reverse. And this is a messy one. It's somebody that doesn't want to change though. Somebody is stubborn and wants to stay where they at, basically. Or they were comfortable where they were at, seeing like when there were still the shadows covering them, or your lights not like being, they were able to like turn you on and off like your light, and so that exposed only certain parts of them and not all of them, and then they created excuses to not take accountability, basically, and it was because you would still interact with them, basically. Maybe because you were trying to give them certain, I don't know, second chances, or just we were trying to give somebody great grace, or even play the fool with the fool. But you understood that maybe some type of distance is better with this person, because this person is just I want to say it's a rotten like food that you leave in the fridge, and it's not gonna help the environment to get better. It's something that is already rotten. Something from the inside was already like that, and now it's getting worse and worse, because it's feeling like you took out something about, I don't know why food, there's a relevance between food and this fire sign, I don't know, but something about the fridge, what's that, I don't know, the cord, the electricity cord or something, I don't know, it's giving like it's taken off, it's took off, okay, it's no longer attached to the freaking electric, and so now the heat, so the anger, all of that passion is being utilized in the wrong way, or it's not being channeled as they in a balanced way, because first of all, fire sign, passion, a lot of, you know, is destructive behavior and energy, and plus they got that ungrounded energy about them, and a lot of burdens and responsibilities that they now have to take care of, because you're no longer helping them, taking care of them. is giving like a lot of distraction overall for them. 3 of Cups here and Queen of Swords reversed. This could be somebody that collaborated with another party to get you down. This could be smear campaigns. This could also be parental figures for some of y'all, or just people that didn't want you to succeed in life. They made sure to block every type of path that you had, okay? Or this is what they like. This was their goal. They could also be trying to attack your throat chakra, as I mentioned, for the earth sign, or trying to, again, I don't know if you noticed, but I was struggling with finding my words, okay? So maybe something like that is significant. We got the 5 of Swords here. They would do anything out of spite for just being recognized. It's victimization, not even victimization, it's victim mindset. 5 of Swords. They're always in a competition with you, specifically. They used to see you always as a child or as somebody that is gullible, and they don't like the fact that they cannot manipulate you anymore. It's somebody that could have also used that against you, or even your other parent, if that makes sense. If this is a parental type of energy, okay? But that's what I'm picking up on, but it can be anybody else. It could also be somebody that always used to put you against your children, your pets, your friends, your people that you cared about, even other family members. And it could be a manipulative energy here with this Queen of Swords again and None of Swords reversed. It could be somebody that used manipulation, 5 of Swords, yes, to get ahead. It's someone that changes faces or changes energies, okay? It could be bipolar. Yeah, and opportunistic and hypocrite as well, or hypocrite. I don't know. The word hybrid could be significant, or that car, hybrid something. Anything could be a hybrid, honestly, but I don't know, something with hybrid, or yeah, I don't know. A mix of something. Somebody could be Greek in this energy. Judgment reverse. They're not ready to face the music. I'm laughing because it's relevant for another message I heard. And yeah, the Devil reverse. But good thing is that you're no longer holding on to this tie, to this rope or chain, whatever, because you're free. You're free from their judgment, because you don't even care anymore about what they have to say or what they could be trying to put you through. 6 of Cups reversed, because you're no longer in survival mode. You're no longer thinking from a past type of version of you. The Empress reversed. This could be also a masculine presenting person in feminine energy, or vice versa. Is a distorted version of themselves that they're showing you. But now it's being exposed in all senses, I want to say. They're starting to want, look at it. Ooh, 1 second, y'all. It's gonna bother me. That's that air. I'm gonna throw you away later. The Sun here. Hey everyone. This is a general collective reading. Vinaya. Okay. If you'd like to stick around for the very end, let me know, because I could be answering your questions, okay? Queen of Pentacles, but if you're allowed, in the reverse. Oh, this could be, yeah, definitely somebody that puts you through hardship like this. The Strength card flipped over right, and not underneath it, beside it. They could have been, yeah, also tried to, they could be a lower type of energy, or I heard lower class. I don't know. But maybe they were trying to keep you lower than them, or maybe they wanted you to keep you in a lower class type of energy, economically speaking, financially speaking, specifically, this person is obsessed with money or is obsessed with having the control over your freedom. This could be a father figure. It's an abusive energy here. And they abuse their power a lot with you, even by giving you, it's getting like the person that would give you gifts that you don't like. Like they know that you don't like, they buy you that. Or again, as I mentioned in the beginning, giving you money to invest, but not in you, not for your highest good. This is a person that just wanted you to be small, gullible, and manipulatable. Manageable, okay. So what do we need to know about the fire signs? Mind you, this could be like a reading for the fire signs, but it doesn't have to be the true fire sign, presenting person, or sound fire sign, are this type of way. This could resonate for other people acting in their fire energy, if that makes sense, in this energy like this. Okay, I'm reading the elements. Nine of Pentacles sideways, right on top of the Five of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is right here. They definitely could have spread rumors about you. If you live in a village or hometown or something like a town, like city, little city, I don't know. They could have tried to spread rumors about you not being a good worker, not being a good co-worker, not being a good person, not being able to eventually manage your finances, or being practical, logical with that. Okay, I don't know. They could also be struggling to find their own independence though. And or this is exactly what they are attempting to do, to make sure that you don't find your independence. I think it was the Ace of Pentacles or the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Wands reversed. And they used to do this. Okay. They could have recently tried to, again, get you to react to something, or this is future energy. Future energy. That's it. And the way they are presenting itself here is that they are now getting some level of burden on them because they could not call judgment on you because you didn't respond as in the way they wanted you to respond to an attack. They attack you or attacked you, your abundance, your finances, something happened. And Five of Wands reversed, they could not get you to be in that energy or take on that energy, okay? And so what is happening now, the judgment didn't occur for you, but for them. So they're holding on to all these Ten of Wands, to all these burdens by themselves. It could be also a mother figure doing this to you, or again, this is the same person. Definitely a Emperor energy here. Queen of Wands reverse could be an Aries, heavy on that. That is definitely jealous, or jealous of what you hold, like your empire. Okay, could be a father, could be a father of somebody else, of you, or I don't know. Okay, or just a masculine energy that is an older energy. Okay. Or woman, take it as it resonates. 42 as well, significant. 43, 34 years older. You could be 34. Okay. And what else? And yeah, and so now that you didn't took on some level of burden, you overcame some level, like some kind of test here with the strength, they're now left with these burdens. Because again, the Nine of Wands is still here. The boundaries that I mentioned, y'all. Emperor and Queen of Wands reversed. Could be a jealous energy. What else? Ace of Wands, and you have a new beginning now. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Stop, that's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, what I've got here is the Ace of Wands. And Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. This is you, collective, you moving forward. And also, look at that, the horse again. This is a very popular, like it has a lot of horses in this deck as well. And I'm mentioning horses because in the other how you call it? In the other live, I've actually there was I can't remember who mentioned, but something about the horse here, the year of the horse, which we are in this year, and something about that. They could have also wanted you to give up hope, to give up your dreams or something like that. Okay, but wait, what is this heart about though? Is a heart? Oh, I like. Okay, I didn't know about this. I didn't know I could like it. But for real though, I really appreciate you, Patrick. Thank you. Okay, now let's get more. Yes, Two of Pentacles reverse. Reverse. The Death. Something about them bringing you this energy, this lack mentality, these attacks on you, on your foundation. All of this could be about to end abruptly. Oh, I just noticed coffin in the other oh, this is interesting. Oh, look at that. They were trying to mirror what you have inside. Cosmic egg here. Look at that. I'm gonna take my egg off. Then we have mirroring. Then we have child. Young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner, and playfulness. The inner child that I mentioned, or the fact that this person wanted to keep you small, or wanted you to be I'm hearing Gumball, but that's the cartoon. What's that? Gullible. Oof, I always confuse that, my bad. Gumball could be significant. Then we have coffin. Ending, loss, sadness, depression, illness, and transformation. They wanted to mirror your inside, your essence, to then create losses or endings to your inner child or inner essence, playfulness, or something of that sort, or even something about them wanting to put an end to your happiness as well. Something about that. Is a very deceptive energy. Also something about dices. That's how you say that. Gamblers could be significant. Or gambling. Las Vegas could be significant. Let me take this. Let me see. Ooh. Shoot. Was honor, justice, leadership, and authority, analysis, rationality, knowing where one's true strengths lie, willingness to self-sacrifice. Wow. There's honor and justice about you, or to you, coming to you. You are emanating this energy here, embodying it, about you, collective. And also something about this person could have wanted your leadership, could have wanted your position, especially if there's somebody that is jealous of your independent. I don't know in what type of way, but maybe they wanted your position. If you're getting an upgrade in your workplace, or even spiritually speaking, they could have wanted that, but they are now willing to sacrifice themselves. That's why they were always putting you on the sacrificial board, if that makes sense. And now this person could have also helped you find your strengths, because of all those testing and all those delays and all that wasn't just like that helped you understand where your energy was leaking. Manas, the self, the individual, or the human race, your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you, friends and enemies, social order. This is very much MC and 11th house, so 10th house and 11th house. Okay, friendships and all that. That's what I mentioned earlier about them trying to ruin your reputation just to get something out of it. I'm also feeling like sadness, like that is not mine. Or maybe this is how you feel about this person, maybe because you cared about this person a lot. And like if they could have also like only saw the perspective that you were looking things from, like everything could have worked out, even like teaming, like doing some level of teamwork with this person. But it's given like they were only like greedy for power. That's what ruined this relationship, that's what ruined this connection, or I don't know what is this, but yeah. But now you're going towards this new beginning yourself. Without this person. Yeah. Enemies. That's where my eyes went toward, like directly. That's what they chose, to be your enemy. Oh, okay. In reverse, and this is a good sign. Now this. Delays, restriction, resistance, leading to strength, innovation, need, fire, self-reliance. A lot of fire signs as well in the reverse. So negative energy of fire, of passion. It's giving passion, but putting in the wrong places. Okay? Distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. This is you, the power of will overcoming them, but this is them in the negative. This is the now this. Yes. Ruin indicates the destruction, but eventually, again, if you're a light worker, you're gonna create, it's giving like the rebirth, the death and rebirth card. Okay, the death card in tarot is always gonna be a death before a rebirth. But if you don't have the value or the perspective of abundance, okay, you only gonna see lack. It doesn't matter where or how, you're always gonna perceive and receive in lack. Okay, but not you, collective. Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. This is so beautiful, y'all. I'm so happy. Great job, collective. Now, let's move on. Also, I'm gonna ask you, do y'all have any questions about the fire signs? This is 3 questions for the readings the reading that I just made, okay? Let me know. I'm gonna close the door because it's getting chilly. 1 second. What's that? To donate or join a membership, tap the $sign at the bottom left hand of the screen. Follow instruction. It's followed my. Oh, that's just true. I don't even know how you do that actually from the other way around, because I'm always in the other way. But I didn't know that you could do that from there. Oh, by the way, I will be uploading a lot more even on my membership only, as I do in the subscription TikTok live, or not live, just TikTok subscriptions, okay? And of course I'm not gonna keep like gatekeep everything of course not, but I do share more informations on there, so if you're interested, if you can, or if you want, okay, yeah, there's also the memberships lives or things that I upload, okay? Okay, so if you don't have any questions about the fire signs, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead with air signs. Who's an air signs in here? Thank you, Nathan. Are you? What air signs are you? Wait, you, one second. I was given Aquarius, but it could be a Gemini. Shut up, you're an Aquarius? I love Aquarius. You know what? I've always found myself reflecting back. Maybe it's also for my placement in Aquarius that I have, but I always found myself being very in tune with Aquarius sign, especially when it comes to, like, I don't know, just we be wilding out. I don't know about it, but they make my unhinged self come out very more easily, and it's also something about acceptance that y'all have. I love that about y'all. So that is significant. Also, one of my ex-best friend was very much in Aquarius, and yeah, it was a vibe. So yeah, we got the Ace of Swords for y'all, for the air signs already. Also, in this tarot reading, I'm sorry, oh my god, in this tarot deck, there's, how you call them, 12 more, 8 special cards, okay? Solar and lunar cards, okay? Just so you know. The star, yeah, using the chat, power one. Okay, we have the moon in reverse now. Okay, 17 and 18. Okay. Exposure here too. Illusions. Okay. Full moon in reverse, y'all. Well, full moon in reverse could also be new moon. Okay. New moon, or again, it's reminding me of the running, like emotions running high with the other deck. And is given, again, emotions running high in the negative sense. Maybe also for the air signs, there's something here about fire signs, maybe being something about spell work. Let me see. I'm gonna actually clarify it more into the special, with the special cards, because it helps me a little bit more to understand them. Okay, what is this full moon in reverse? The Hierophant. Pentacles. Okay. The Lovers. Shit. What's going on? We got Gemini energy. Could be this a love reading. The Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers. There could be people wanting to commit to you. You'll be flirting, huh? Oh, Jesus. The Magician. Let me see. Clarify. Six of Cups. Okay, there's past year energy. Y'all have, okay, we got 2 Libras in the chat. Six of Cups. Okay. This could be past people seeing you from a different perspective. There could be chats about you and about your evolution as well. There could be, I know what, you know about collective. You've seen them. Ace of Wands. You're very inspiring. Whoever you are, you're giving like a lot of inspirational energy. Okay. People could also be seeing you as wish fulfillment at this time. We got new moon. I told you about it. The full moon in reverse is the new moon. So maybe some people could be wanting to invest in you in the new moon or in commence. Okay, this, like, I mean, I know that word, but I don't really use it. Anyway, that's significant. And start a new cycle with you specifically. Yeah, solar eclipse in reverse. Okay. But with this Six of Cups, it could be that it's somebody from your past. Okay. I appreciate that. You think so? I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you so much. Thought diaries. Oh, today I saw 66 actually. Oh my god, today I saw it. Oh, this was it. It was on a license plate. Yeah. Ooh, the devil right underneath that Lovers. Oh, this could be a good new beginning. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I'm loving this energy, yo. Seven of Swords reverse. There's honesty. Okay, 1 second. Okay, full moon in reverse. Hierophant, Six of Cups. It could be that it's not somebody that betrayed you in the past. I don't see it like that. I'm sensing that this could be somebody that maybe you have. I'm seeing two parallels, two parallel lines. Okay, so maybe y'all were about to meet, or something about you needing to complete like this, you know, this segment. Okay, you needed to do this to then do that, if that makes sense. Oh, you know, the game Snake could be significant. The little tick 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 tick, that's significant. Maybe this is somebody, maybe y'all both from those, I think it's 90s. When was it released? I think it was the 90s. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, and so maybe this is somebody that it could be more religious or on the religious side, because the Hierophant, and or very much traditional. That's the word. Okay. And so maybe they were trying to, I don't know if y'all are trying to study each other's, or there's some level of mirroring in a good way, and or even ascending way, if that makes sense. Yes, the 90s. Okay. Oh, thank you, Robbie. So this could be somebody that sees you as very much, I heard full potential. I don't know why. but maybe this is somebody that sees your full potential, with them, or something about like, yeah, 5 and 5 equals 10, okay? For example, the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, okay? The wish fulfillment. And again, I do think though that even past people could be thinking about, like, thinking of you like this, in this way. But again, I think that this is new moon, is a new cycle with somebody new that, I don't know, maybe helped you understand a few things about yourself a little bit more without hurting you, okay? So, oh, the Hierophant is also a teacher. 6 of Cups. Maybe this is also somebody that is a teacher to you. You are to them. In a sense, it's given like you have more of a spiritual understanding of things. And or you, I don't know who I'm talking about. But yeah. One has more spiritual connections. The others has more spiritual, more traditional connections. Okay? If that makes sense. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. That's great. What else? There could be also a lot of chemistry between the two of you. Maybe when y'all meet each other. The Fool. I cannot make it up. It's a new cycle. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here you go. The Betty Boop. No, what? Never mind. 7 of Swords and King of Cups reversed. Okay, easy, both in reverse. So this could be somebody that is still learning how to balance out certain emotions, and or even, okay, I'm sensing 2 different things, okay? This could be for 2 different collectives, or even for somebody that has 2 different paths with, again, since I'm channeling also past energy that did you dirty, this could be the resolution or something. Okay, so 7 of Swords reversed, honesty, okay? Not being able to steal, not being able to also change the mindset of other people about you. Maybe this person wasn't able to change this new person's mind about you, and or even something about this person and or you having to learn how to balance out certain emotions, on how to receive and how to give from a balanced state, of course, okay? Also, 2s and 6s are for balance. They are the numbers that indicate harmony, balance, equality, equity, what's that? I don't know. Okay, so maybe there's also some level of that sort. Okay, also looking at this Queen of Swords in reverse, and it could be that this person is somebody external. For some reason, is keeping my has caught my attention many times already. So maybe this is a third party, or is third parties. Okay, she's representing multiple people that could have had or could be looking at you. Okay, both. It's not the same people, but it's people from their side and your side that are looking at y'all as a snack or as somebody to take from. Okay. Solar eclipse in reverse, Temperance in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, is people that made it harder for y'all to trust in humanity, basically. Okay, what's all this? Yeah. It's giving gaslighters. Is people also that are holding on to a level of status that your energies could bring to one person, to one individual, or multiples. Strength card, 6 of Wands, the Tower. It's giving, yeah, it's giving opportunistic energies here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Cups here. There's a level of balance that is happening, I think, from the both of you, though, about being able to receive from a non, oh, somebody's gonna get me if I take on this opportunity, okay? Oh, going back to the earth sign reading, I did mention something about someone wanting you to be guarded about receiving, or about I don't know, give you appreciation in some way. And then here we have the Seven of Swords reverse, King of Cups reverse. So somebody that is learning how to give without, with honesty or with good intentions, or take it as a resonance, okay? But here we have the Queen of Cups upright and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's about a different type of way of maybe the feminine energy being able to receive material, and the masculine being able to give emotional, if that makes sense, because the Queen of Cups is already in the upright. So maybe you're okay with receiving emotions, but the other person wasn't, or vice versa, okay? Something of that sort is being balanced out while you're are still in this parallel type of paradigm or something. Okay, it's a good dimension. I feel like it's a good reading for the air signs here, and there are still things that are balancing out. You could be also connected to heavy earth signs and air signs, both of them, because of the Lovers and the Devil, Capricorn, okay? And Gemini and Capricorn, like specifically, but it could be just earth and even air, because I did mention the same thing, okay? Also, love languages, something about the way that y'all communicate with each other, or the way that you will be communicating with each other, will be very much healing, helpful. Or this is already something that y'all are working on individually to then, you know, connect whenever the time will be, okay? It seems like a cute reading, y'all. I want to check if I lost a card though. I'm not sure, but just checking. Yeah, no, okay, we're good. I also have to charge the phone, actually, so it's gonna be a risky one though. Okay, maybe 1 sec. I think we still got it, okay? I think we still got it. Never mind, y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, okay? But let's move on. Yeah, the World in reverse. So there are things that still need to be cleared out, or fully closed, because of this thing happening. Is a new thing, is a new moon, is something that you're closing out with the past, and something that you're about to receive as well. And something about a few months is significant here. I'm being called to take this, okay, which is the timing energy. Also something about patience, okay? The Temperance reversed is about patience. There could also be people that January, somebody could be a Capricorn here. 15th of January, it remains stuck in the box. The time is now remain on the table. So maybe something like this is information, or you were receiving more information about it from now on. Let me see. Oh, Lord. Wait. We have August as well. What is this? Okay, November. I think that I got, okay, I'm gonna show you. I got not in this lifetime that was clarified by the November card. Okay, that's why I needed to clarify, because I saw the August and then not in this lifetime. So it could be that somebody, could be a Scorpio or Sagittarius. Again, I did mention that in the fire sign. Could have been heavily trying to project negativity over you or this person about not being able to give, not being able to take again, okay? So maybe somebody wanted for you to push back something, to delay something, which also delay came out in reverse. To delay something because they basically don't like it, but they're not being able to block or stop this thing from this lifetime though. Not in this lifetime, I would say. Okay, that the fire sign energy is a problem. Okay, is what I'm sensing. Yeah. April, which is also, you can tell, Aries energy, and we are in April. Are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah. The confusion is coming from fire signs, though. Okay. There's 822 could also be significant here, or August, or Leo energy, 5th house, and also for the tools I mentioned that, but also 4s, which are foundations and harmony, also possessions. Okay, now let's get the runes for the air signs. Oh, look at that, we got Lagos, flow, water, sea, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, and organic growth, imagination, and psychic matters. And I told y'all that you could be receiving more information from now on, but also the new cycles with the new moon. Okay, there's new beginning on new beginning. I love that for y'all. Are they okay? Or they mixed? Oh, that's why. What is for the air signs? I'm so happy. Okay, we got manas, the self, the individual, or the human race, your attitude towards others and theirs towards you, friends and enemies, social order. These came out for the fire signs, and I did mention something about being able to build on your own, like the heal yourself, okay? Receiving and giving and all of that, or even knowing more what is your love language and being able to be open even to others people's, maybe, I don't know, but something on that level of honesty with yourself, with your intimacy, with their intimacy. Okay, something about that. Thank you, Armando. Okay, what else? Thorisats, reactive force, directed force of distraction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, the tendency toward change. This came out in reverse. This came out also for the fire signs, y'all. And is in reverse. And again, they cannot break something apart, not in this lifetime, not ever. What else? For air signs. Yeah, I might have to recharge it. Okay. Ooh. We have algaes, so willow, and hagalas. Okay. Protection, a shield, the protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding of evil, shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening, higher life. So, oh my bad, I didn't show y'all that. Oh, jeez. Success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. This one, which this can change actually, like it's also done like that on the vertical. That's side note. Hagalas, wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather or within the unconsciousness, the unconscious, tempering, testing, and trial. They all came out in the reverse. Okay, so maybe somebody was unsuccessful to bring this to y'all. Something about their protection could also be weakened because they could have been attacking your partnership. So your is giving, what's that, the Romans partnership, oh, the 7th house, and like they would your work and your love life a lot, y'all. And I get it many times, especially for the air signs. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So do you have any type of questions for the air signs that I just made? If not, give me 1 second. I have to pull this out, y'all. I'm thinking. I did a bunch of stuff to keep the phone like this. 1 second. I'm gonna try my best. Yo, be safe. 1 second. Oh Lord, please. Okay, we're a little bit crooked. Okay. Should be alright. Okay. Yes, exactly. For 𝐤𝐸𝐸, I think. So for the questions, okay, I'm gonna read them, or I'm gonna, yeah, at the very end. Thank you, Nathan. Thanks for your service. Okay, so you're unique wisdom. Oh, I appreciate that, Amanda. Thank you. You are too. Everybody is. Appreciate that, y'all. Okay. Now, if anybody, I'm gonna switch now. What do we? Oh, water signs. I forgot about them. And at the very end, I'm gonna also use the after tarot for free questions, but also a mini collective. Okay. I'm gonna see. Ace of Swords in the box. Okay. This is going to be a reading for water signs. What is it? Okay. Okay, so water sign. Do we have water like in the chat? Are y'all a water sign? I have a moon in water, moon in Cancer. Oh, okay. 4 of Cups at the bottom. We have Page of Swords reversed, 4 of Swords reversed. Giving us the 5 of Swords. Okay. Somebody looking. 5 of Swords came out. Can I make it up? Justice. This could be because somebody that used to attack you when you are or is used to do it, when you go to sleep, when you are in a vulnerable state, whether it be like whenever you have a lot in like confusion, or is given like a boss that gives you a lot of tasks at the same time, and you're like, bitch, where you got me, like where you want me to start with, okay, or where you what that, okay. It's giving like they want you overwhelmed emotionally, even mentally, to then get reactive. They play dirty, okay. This is somebody that plays dirty. It could be a Page of Swords. It could be somebody that is starting to be a kitchen witch or a witchcraft, in a negative sense type of bitch. I'm sorry. 9 of Swords, and it's all because they're projecting energy. Could be a Libra doing this to you. King of Cups, look at that. Justice, King of Cups, this is the negative one. Could be a feminine and masculine energy, or vice versa. And 5 of Wands, they want you to play their game. This is connected to the fire signs as well. This could be the second party that has collaborated with this person, the fire signs, or just fire signs and water sign here are the 2 negatives, if that makes sense. They don't want you to, for you to get something out of life. They always want you to play their game. It could be somebody that struggles with maintaining some level of balance within their emotions, their mental state as well. That's me. You're a water sign. What? Wait, what water sign are you? Anyway, as I mentioned even earlier, I'm reading the elements. I'm not reading directly like, or your water sign, you must be wrong, or you must be this. Okay, don't. We all have like different, elements in our chart, so that's connected to them. What about this Page of Swords? This could be also evil eye. Evil eye or spine. Ooh. Two of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, and Two of Swords. I just got that somebody, it could have been a practitioner that is losing gifts. 8 of Wands, some type of level of binding to your third eye could have been like, could be backfiring. Could be, yeah, somebody that wanted you to be disconnected from your intuition. Page of Cups here. 3 of Swords is also somebody that could be longing for you. I don't know if it's a romantic energy here. I don't think so. It could be somebody that is confused with their sexuality. 7 of Swords. Okay, they were low-key both in the upright, but in different ways. I don't know, different angles. 4 of Wands and 7 of Swords. They could not break something apart. Break your foundation apart. Or this is what they're intending to do. But they will not be able to be successful. They will not be able to do it, okay? I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah. What's going on here? This could be a twin flame that I'm picking up on. Or a false twin flame. The Heart in reverse. Yeah, it's definitely some level of person that practices something. I don't know what. I don't know if it's witchcraft. If it's just spell work. Spell work could be as innocent as gossiping. As creating rumors with words, okay? This person could be in a false commitment. Could also be Pisces energy here. Oh, look at it. I didn't even saw it. The Moon reverse. The Tower reverse. The High Priestess. Yeah. Somebody wanted you to take the blame for something. They wanted you to be their shield. The Fool reverse and the Tower. But something, you didn't initiate something, or you didn't participated to this taco word. What's that? I don't know. Just ping pong type of vibe. Okay, you didn't respond to something. They wanted you to respond from an emotional place, whether it be being too compassionate or even being too angry or confused. They just wanted you to be emotional over this situation. I don't know what it is, but it could be there's something you just were, oh, okay, and then you moved along. In fact, we got the 4 of Cups in the very beginning at the bottom. So maybe you ignored something. you were not paying attention as they wanted you to. And that was bad news for them. Your curiosity didn't kill, okay, you, in this case, you were the cat. Your curiosity didn't kill you, okay? You know, curiosity kills the cat. You observed, but you were not involved. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse as well. And this is the negative Emperor. First of all, there is a chessboard. And I don't know if you can tell that he has each cord connected to each puppet. Each person, actually. Okay. It could be a father figure. Oh, okay, they came out. Emperor reverse and Page of Wands reverse. You cut some type of line, some type of cord with this person. This could be somebody else's father figure. It doesn't have to be you. Or this could just be a mother figure as well. It's giving more so like somebody that could have been a soulmate, but I'm not really picking up on romantic, but it's not even like out of reach, if that makes sense. I don't know. It could have been somebody that didn't it mixed the signals. It could be somebody that has already something on the side and just wanted to be entertained by you, if that makes sense. Maybe it's giving like they wanted your energy to give it to their partner or to give it to themselves and their partner. Okay? Yeah, Six of Cups. If this is a person that is connected to your inner child, or was connected, my bad, I'm gonna rephrase that. This was somebody that was used to take from your inner child and or take the light out of you. Take the light out of false. It's giving love bombing this time. And again, look at that. She is very much focused on them. And it's giving, you are the bigger person though. They are the mini things, the mini people. And it's giving like all your attention. They wanted it to go on them so that they could fly higher, if that makes sense. But leave you with your attention, your energy towards the low vibration, if that makes sense. But this didn't occur. I love this deck, okay? It helps my imagination, or it helps making more sense about how I see things already. I love it for that. Ace of Cups, and you fell sideways on top of the Four of Swords. Something about them wanting you to be open to them with your emotions. And we're talking about water signs, and it's definitely Pisces here, or somebody that uses illusions. Could also be, I don't know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could just be also even a fire sign that uses, you know, energy in a negative sense, but to attack emotionally, to make you emotional, and from an emotional place. The Sun reversed. They're unhappy because you cut the cord. Two of Cups reversed. And you see, you're a Cancerly. I have a Cancer moon. And here you have the Two of Cups here in reverse. And also look at that. They wanted this to be intertwined. And also they are two twins. So yes, a false twin. How can I make it up? The Sun reversed. There's definitely a third party involved as well. They wanted you to give to them by promising you false promises, saying to you, yes, let's go here, let's get together or something like that. But it was all false. It was just all words, no actions, no intentions to leave somebody. Of course, just who is telling them to do anything anyway? So it's all up in their head, basically. And they wanted you delusional enough to say yes to frequency, energy. Like, I mean, you can, but they're never gonna put in the effort to do it, if that makes sense. I also recently got a reading like that. I think I published it on here. Is where the one where I'm wearing all black, or a black, what's that, a chemise, okay, camicia, I don't know how you say that in English. Yeah, it's the last readings, I think. It's in the shorts. Anyway. This is a love bomber. I want to say professional love bomber. And they wanted to take some level of humiliation. The strength. Fell right on top of the Four of Wands. You show strength here. Five of Cups in reverse. The Magician reverse. Clarify this Hierophant reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. You resisting this energy from getting in. Because you... if anything, they helped you understand a little bit more about yourself or about their intentions. They wanted you to take something very personal. If this energy wanted you to cry for them, this is about to happen to them. Specifically about the crying. It's very vicious. I don't know. Girl, give me 1 second. I just picked up the deck. These three cards remain on the bottom. Three of Swords reversed with the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Wands. You learned your lesson. They wanted you to repeat a mistake. Or this is also future energy. Pay attention. They want you to repeat or do the same mistake. Some type of lesson. But something didn't occur here. I'm reading this in the past. So it may have happened in the past. But for some of you, it could be happening in the future. Or they could be trying to plot to do it again. Okay? If you're a high vibrational being, they're always gonna get you. I'm sorry. They're always gonna try and get you. Okay? So it's given like they're replacing puppets to do this type of trickery, if that makes sense. Okay? And something here is not happening though. None of Cups. And it could be because you have found some level of self, I want to say honor, dignity type of energy, like self-worth value or something. And that is giving you the opportunity to leave away a certain version of you that made you do the most to get or to try and get the attention of certain people or to be liked by certain people, whether it be unconsciously or consciously. Okay, it's okay. Okay, don't feel bad about yourself. Don't try to also be negative about like certain mistakes that we all made in the past. Okay, maybe this is also somebody that always wanted you to be like, always wanted you to see yourself from a like it's getting like they wanted to make your problems look bigger or make your mistakes look bigger than they actually are. It's giving like they didn't wanted you to give yourself grace, but give them grace at any time, okay? But not to yourself. Basically being a manipulator, okay? I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's getting okay. So water sign, huh? Water sign and fire sign, which are also the two very things, the two very elements that make you act out of impulsive the most, if that makes sense, okay? They're less grounded, or they're less likely, unlikely to be more grounded and to be more, I want to say, rational when it comes to decisions, to practical planning, or something that will last longer. Okay, not that every fire sign or water sign is like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that the elements are the ones that are more like I want to say flexible, and not everybody uses them or uses their flexibility in the right way. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, lean for the questions. I'm about to be able to answer you. Okay, what's for the water signs? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, the universe. Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you to every angel, Archangel Michael, the significant, that is here today. I'm so happy and glad that they are all around us, that they are guiding us, and I'm so thankful that they are guiding me, and I'm just happy that I'm here to share this message, y'all. Pertro. I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but let's get over it, okay? Uncertain meaning, a secret matter, a mystery, hidden things, and occult abilities. And I did mention all that, specifically the Piscean energy, that is an energy that most likely is like, symbolizes hidden things, mysteries, fears. Pisces energy, a Pisces sign, I don't know. Also, the moon, illusion, delusion, yeah, initiation, knowledge of one's destiny, knowledge of future matters, determining the future or your path. This is what they wanted for you to do. They wanted to be able to make you agree to something, to a false contract, so that they could be able to, it's giving like GPS, like track you down on a spiritual level. It's giving like looking at what move would bring them more abundance by keeping their eyes on you. Okay, it's giving like you're the lifeline to the divine, and they have only to look at you to understand where you're going. And if they can put people around you that they agreed with them to take you in a certain place, they can track you. But you are unpredictable because you're on your own. That's why we almost like go for the most of our lives alone for a reason. We're loners, lone wolves for a reason. First of all, we're never alone actually, but that's why I want to say we're so sacred like that. Okay, it's not out of egocentric type of energy. Okay, you're gonna resonate with that if you're gonna resonate with that. I'm not trying to explain here, but it's sacred knowledge for a reason, y'all. Okay, and it cannot be shared with just anybody because of that, because of people that think of in that kind of way. So what you didn't do is that you didn't agree to a path that would eventually take you down in the grave, I heard, with them. Okay, clock that, take that as, I don't know, put it like on your win wall or something. Take it as a win. This is a big win, y'all. And or this could also be the future energy for some of y'all. Okay, keep that in mind. Manas in reverse, this keeps on coming out. Okay, for the past 3 readings I made, this came out. Anyway, it's called the self, the individual, or the human race. They wanted you to give up your independence for this other person that was never gonna be actually free for you. Okay, it could be in many different ways. It doesn't have to be like the storyline that I actually read earlier, but it could be you're gonna feel where it resonates. Okay, you could be like, you could give up your independence in many types of different ways, and it could be in very many different levels actually. So yeah, but you didn't give that up. Okay, you showed yourself to be able to resist temptation, I want to say. Your attitude toward others and their attitudes towards you, friends and enemies, social order. Inguas. Male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. This could be a male that did this to you, they tried to do this to you, or again, it could be a masculine energy that operate like the practitioner that I mentioned, okay? It doesn't have to be, or the practitioner intended also as the pawn used against you, okay? Doesn't have to be though. It could just be the energy, okay? And or that the gestation, male gestation, they wanted to basically start a new cycle with you again, okay? In a very not good so much sense, okay? Not so good. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I said it backwards. What else for the water signs? Dagas. Breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight, clarity, as opposed to nighttime, uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. Okay, I don't know. Breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight, clarity, as opposed to nighttime, uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. Am I reading that right? Enterprise. Why would people say that? Why would they say that? I don't know. I don't know if that's the same meaning that I have associated that with or I don't know. Anything. Anyway, nothing new with this energy, but you got a breakthrough, okay? And also receiving more clarity about what was going on behind the scenes, because it's given like you were blindfolded for a while, and it could have been because you needed to put your focus onto some other people, okay? Maybe other people, I don't know, or certain other things, okay? And that's fantastic. That's phenomenal. It is given like experiencing those period of uncertainty even with yourself, and it's giving like the universe needed to test you in a sense, okay? And you did that, collective. You did that amazingly. Any questions for this specific water sign reading, y'all? Or should I just move along? Let me know, okay? Let me know, let me know. What froze for you? Let's sip some water. Everything's alright? Okay. Okay, y'all. So if you don't have any type of question, I'm gonna move along with the mini collective, and then with your questions, free questions if you have them. Okay. One free question. Okay. One. Plan it well. I'm not gonna be stingy with the meaning, okay, or with the reading that I see. But plan, like, as a tarot reader, I also have to ask good questions or understandable questions, if they make sense, okay? That's why I ask it. So, overall energy, let's see which one. This. Overall energy. King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. careful. The wheel. This is all in the upright, okay? Like the deck. And I watched all the bottoms as I kept on shuffling, and also the Hangman, the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and now the Tower. This person or somebody couldn't bring you down with them. Somebody couldn't breadcrumb you, couldn't make you again accept some level of contract, couldn't steal your destiny, couldn't do nothing that they wanted to do. Heavy on the Pisces tonight. It could be somebody that is jealous of you, that hides this jealousy, that says that they are not jealous, they are not this, that, and the third, but they are. They are jealous of some level of happiness that you may have. Your childlike nature that I kept on mentioning as well. Look, they wanted you to save them, but they willingly went down on a tree and put themselves backwards. They chose whatever type of path they are on at this time, and they are not wanting to get out of this jail, this lack mentality. They could be the richest person in this world, but they don't got nothing inside of them that keeps them alive from the inside. They're always gonna have to ask other people to be their savior because they cannot understand what is wrong with them, and they're not willing to take accountability for what the fuck that they've done in this lifetime to actually take those steps to make those changes. Okay? Hello. Three of Pentacles. You did this statue alone. You didn't need Ace of Swords and Three of Pentacles. These Three of Pentacles is alone. They wanted to take credit for what you have created by taking your energy. And you have understood whatever they were trying to do, and you just removed yourself. Okay? And as well, also something about them not being wanting to be there for you or to help you out or something like that. It was just false promises. It was never gonna happen. Okay? It was just you against their delusion, their false promises, their frivolous words. Nothing. Air, not even. Air is useful. Their words, not even. It's just a bunch of gibberish or something like that. Four of Cups. Put that shit in the VC, okay? Not taking this cup at all. They need to check what's inside. Because why are they going around trying to do all this for what? You saw what a certain contract came with, and you didn't involve yourself in it. And they're about to receive whatever they need to receive. Because they were trying to escape karma. They wanted you to be there to help them out. You're the only one that can actually help them. They are not with the one that helps them or that can help them. And first of all, that is not fair to that person. Second of all, that is not fair to you because they wanted to give the other person your energy too. It's again like those couples where, for example, this is gonna resonate for the, I'm talking about heterosexual couples, but y'all can take it as a resonance, of course. It's giving like when the boyfriend tells the girlfriend, or why don't you paint your nails blue, okay? Because they saw it on another girl or something like that. And or if the girl would say that to a man, would be like, oh, why don't you cut your hair like this? Like, I like you better like this, or something like that. And that's what I'm picking up. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Free is a bird. Don't look back. Don't look back, shorty. No. Shorty's gonna be attacked by Tupac is significant. Single, free, not thinking about them, happy with, oh my god, your inner child, free to be living la vida loca, whatever that is, okay? Oh, that's where he hurt. Oh yeah, the sun came out. You could also be exposing this type of behavior, unhinged behavior. Page of Swords and the Hangman. You could be the teacher to this person, the world. And I'm gonna close it out like this, okay? Good job, collective. Very good job. I'm so happy, y'all. Great job. We are doing our homework, I see. Now, is there anybody that would like to get a free questions? If I'm sorry, that would like to get a free question? What? Thank you, Nathan. Did you like them? Yes, absolutely. I like a mermaid. Really? Appreciate that. I don't really see it, but if you see it and it's positive, I like it. Okay. Like 24. Oh, okay, y'all coming from with the questions. Okay. Now was get your intentions for remove. Okay, Patrick, do you have any questions? Because you donated, in fact. So if you'd like to, let me know. So I'm gonna go with you first, and then I'll go with natural, and then thought diaries. Okay. Ooh, I don't know who's that for, but I'm hearing my right ear whistling. I associate the right ear with positive. Like if it's gossip, it's positive. If okay, if you want, Patrick, we can also check that later after I do the other readings. Okay, or another time as well. Okay, doesn't have to be today. Okay, I remember. Trust me, I remember. Remember every little bit of comment that I see. Especially the kindness that I see. Okay, I'm gonna start with natural, okay? Now what's K true intentions for remove? Okay, no contact. What are the true intentions? Now it's to remove. Knight of Swords reversed. Communication stop. That's pretty much it. The Star and the Emperor in reverse. Honestly, I wanted to say stop your growth. That's what I heard. Could have also wanted to keep you keep you hooked on them by not showing any type of interactions with you, specifically because of the no contact and the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse here, and the Emperor in reverse, like not taking actions at all, not showing effort. Good thing is that you're disconnected from this energy though. Yeah, it's Six of Pentacles and the Empress reversed. Is some level of independence that you need to tap in, or that you need to disconnect from this person so that you gain some level of clarity about receiving from this person, or because you're not receiving enough, you're not receiving anything or anything equal, or I wanted to say respectful. I don't know if this person like is a disrespectful energy, but maybe there's an imbalance here between give and take. You are not getting or even given what you were supposed to. And so this is basically spirit saying that this is a good time to heal. This is a good time to take a pause, understand what this connection is about by learning yourself. So going within is very much indicated, okay? There's a level of also self-worth and value that you need to give yourself. So yeah, okay, the world is still in reverse, but it's giving like with the Four of Pentacles reverse, it's giving like something needs to be released in order for something to be completed, okay? Thank you so much though. This could also be a wound, by the way, of mother wound or father wound. Like, what should I do if I'm being extremely emotional? Yeah. Let me see. So, what should I do if I'm being extremely emotional? Would you like to understand the roots or how to manage the emotional, like the emotions? Because I guess they could be connected, yes, but it's to be more precise. What is causing you to be this emotional, or what should you do with this emotion? The roots. Okay, so what is causing this emotionality? Five of Cups reversed. Three of Swords reversed. I just saw the Knight of Wands reversed and then the Sun reversed. It could be some level of, I don't know if it's a masculine that you were connected to or your masculine side. It's some type of wound here that you need to heal, that you need to address. And it could also be the projections of somebody else's energy though, okay? But it could be connected to the time, like the version of you that was connected to this time when y'all were connected. It doesn't have to be romantic, but that's what I'm getting. Five of Cups reverse and Three of Swords reverse. There's definitely some type of wound that is not, I don't know if it wasn't like being addressed, or you brushed it off, like thinking that it wasn't anything serious. Ace of Wands in reverse. It's definitely masculine energy. Eight of Wands. It could be somebody sending you projections though, because I did sense that in another reading another for the collective is about to come though. But yeah, you could be also needing to put more strict boundaries with this person, especially if you feel like an emotion is not completely yours. Listen to your intuition, because some people could be trying to play with your emotions or even with your gifts. It's called clear empathy, okay? Whenever you can also pick up on other people's emotions, and maybe some of them are not always yours, okay? Especially when you are continuously happy and then all of a sudden you feel this emotion, this energy that is not yours, that is icky, that you don't like, that's not yours. Don't take it. It's giving like, you know, when they say don't take every thought that you have as yours or as your mental like, yeah, as yours, okay? And it's giving like the same thing for the emotions. Don't take every emotion as yours, okay? It's giving like you have to use your discernment to understand if that, like, if that's mine, is that like, am I feeling this way for what? What is that I'm lacking? And the only way to actually discern very well what is going on is basically by making the right questions to yourself, to your spirit team, just going inwards and understand, first of all, if that's a you problem, or if what did I, for example, this is what helps me. What if I gave more attention to today? What are the things that are connecting me to certain versions of my past, if that's the case? Or what I also like to do is go through my playlist and just, it's a shuffled playlist, so it's not like a gym playlist or anything like that. No, it's a whole bunch of stuff playlist. Okay, what song, I don't know, I just shuffle and then I press on a music, and that helps me a lot as well. Okay, so maybe that's significant. I think I'm being manipulated big times. It could be that. Okay, it could be that you may also need, like, listen to your intuition. 7 of Wands reversed. There's some level of needing to stand your ground here, because you may not be fully trusting in your inner knowing. Yeah, Knight of Swords reversed again. It flipped over, but it didn't come out. Page of Swords. You could learn from this energy, from this perspective, okay? Is a lesson here. There's a lesson. There's a lesson to be confident even when you don't see completely where you're going, where you're headed, or what are your next step. Basically is a trustful, but trust that you're always going to be protected. And this all in your confidence, all in your inner knowing, inner power, inner child, inner world. Okay, the more you know yourself, the less you're going to be scared of the outward world. Yeah, okay. The more you, yeah. Ten of Swords, because now I see you as being in a limbo, juggling, exactly that. Queen of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, and the Judgment reversed. It doesn't feel like an ending, but it's not even like satisfaction. So it gives you this sensation of ickiness, or of, I don't know, it's giving like when you see a good candy that looks good, but then it doesn't, like, it has the flavor of, I don't know, just something medical or something that you don't like. None of Wands here. As I split the deck, 6 of Pentacles. You may be right about certain things, but if you don't act upon that inner knowing of being right, then eventually things outside of you are going to be confused, or even you're going to be confused about those people, or even the actions, the interactions are going to be even more what's going on, you know? Okay. I hope you get through it, by the way. So yeah. Any other free questions, y'all? If not, oh, That was my baby. I don't know if you heard. The dragon has spoken. Oh, I'm not even hungry, by the way. But yeah. One free question. Are you asking me, Nathan? Go ahead if you want. I heard. Okay, Patrick, are you still here? Let me know. You heard? Oh, you heard the ground. He came like a little bit later, my bad. Okay, go ahead. Do you have a question? Let me know. What is this plus button, y'all? Oh, those are the goals. Okay. I got one. Can I get a hair flick and a smile? The smile, yes. Okay, not the hair flick. They're all puffy now, so yeah. Will I ever get married? Okay. Let me see for Patrick. Oh, the full reversed. Five of Pentacles sideways. And 2 of Wands reverse. It's giving like if you're not ready to share your world with somebody else, there's a level of exposure that needs to happen in order for you to actually find somebody to share your world with, if that makes sense, or your perspective. It's giving like you're afraid that some people are not gonna get it, are not gonna get your perspective, your way of living, maybe. Or that's a fear. Four of Swords. Oh, they all coming out sideways. There's uncertainty. The Moon reverse. Yeah, there's a chat that you need to have with your subconscious or with what you have allowed to be your conscious self, but it wasn't completely yours, or it wasn't completely, it's giving like going back to the archive of your mind to see what things, like what files need to go, if that makes sense. The Hangman reversed and the King of Cups reversed. Misunderstood or something. This is real magic as he wants marriage. Like inner child. What are you saying? 1 second, I think I missed few comments. You pull a card, see what my angels have for me. Oh, okay. No, yeah, that was for Patrick. Yeah, there's some things that you need to release in order to find some level of peaceful energy here. Okay. You want a 1 card? What your angels want you to know. You know what? Do you want an oracle card? Maybe that's better. If you want, I can do 1 with tarot and then 1 with the oracle. Let's go with tarot first, okay? Damn, that's too many. Like the inner child versions of me. 1 card for Nathan. I'm gonna pull from the back, okay? gonna shuffle well. Are your personal opens? Yes, they are. Send me an email to thelotusblooms@mail.com if you're interested for a personal. My email, I think, is on my link tree. And so, yeah, okay. So, one card pull for Nathan from the back, right? Here. Six of Swords. Okay, there's healing. There could also be a level of having to discern I don't know if it's the people that you're helping, like having discernment with them, and or something that I don't know if it's your inner child or yourself, like, yeah, in childhood maybe. I don't know if it's about the burdens, releasing burdens, releasing healing. Maybe you used to take care of other people, emotionally speaking, or even mentally. Could be significant. It's like giving, like, choosing your battles. Six of Wands at the bottom, though. There's healing. There's definitely balance and harmony and victory as well. And also, by the way, here she has a child here. He's also giving like yourself the priority, if that makes sense. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely giving about prioritizing yourself, your inner child, your creativity at this time. And how though? Your readings are very accurate. I don't know how though. Well, shit. Energy, I guess. I appreciate that, Papa, very much. Thank you. Let me see with one of these, okay? Oh, my nose is itching. Yes. For Nathan. Our strongest soldier. Let me see. We got from this beautiful deck. I love this deck. Still soldier in my life. I can't cry for the pain I've been through. I can imagine that. Patience, my bad, is its own reward. You're crowned the year with the bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. And you just said that. You just said that. Yo, I can cry for the pain I've been through. You're crowned the year with a bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. Psalm 65:11. Now that's beautiful. Oh, my bad. Patience is its own reward. By the way, I also want to say it's all God, it's all the universe, it's all my ancestors, and it's all spirit, basically, okay? So like you are living my life to know that is okay. Maybe the way I interpret it, like the messages and all that. Is that what you're saying? Because you're talking about the details maybe that you feel like I know about. But I appreciate you. I had a very fun, fun live collective today. I'm so glad I came back live. It was a beautiful live. This one, I loved it. Patient is always being key with me. I get it. Especially Aquarius. Y'all are always in the future. Y'all always creating something new. It could be also that futuristic, and also they always think, like Aquarius energy, they always think about other people. Seagulls could be significant. I know they are. Paid reading, no pre-A's, free questions. Could you answer one more question, please? You go. Yes, Patrick, tell me. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great way of seeing life as well. And the Six of Wands is still here. You're always gonna be victorious, especially with your childlike nature. Okay, you're gonna thrive with that. Tell me, Patrick, or Priya as well. Okay. I wish I could crack like a little bit more of my bones, but only few work. How long will I last in my current career? Okay, about the timing, I really... Oh, you know what? Do you want something with these cards, which are like timing related things? Or do you want an intuitive, which is not potentially fully accurate, okay, as this could be, or maybe more indicative as this could be? And yeah, okay. Thank you so much for this channel. I was so much. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. You was here. Yeah, that you just came back. Okay, I appreciate that. So much appreciated. And also, I love this kind of this kind of life where we can just be chill and also learn a lot together. I love that. So yeah. You're so very welcome, by the way, and thank you so much for, you know, being part of the family. Okay, up to you. Maybe intuitive. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna try with that. 1 second. I'm gonna read it again. How long will I last in my current career? Okay. How will Patrick last in his current career? How will Patrick last? How will Patrick last in his current career? 3 cards. Girl, the Fool. In the other that I made for you, it came out in the reverse. 3 of Swords at the bottom. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Justice reversed. Ace of Cups. If you're not doing it out of love, it's not gonna last long. It's giving like you're making out of, you're staying, I don't know if you're staying in a space because it's logical, because it's like this that is supposed to go, or it's like this that I would make more out of, okay? But it's giving like the Lovers reversed, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords. You're subscribing to things that you don't see, meaning energy that you don't want in your life, but you you just get along with because of the sake of the pain, or because it's supposed to go this way, if that makes sense. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Is some level of wound that you need to address here if you want to make progress in life. Or more progress in life. It's not that you're not doing it, but it's basically, it's what they're telling me. What they're telling me is that the choice is yours, but which life do you want to live? Okay, if one with a suppressed inner child or the other with a free inner child is what they're telling me basically. Four of Swords, maybe you need to meditate on this and change your perspective on something, because maybe you've seen the harvest in a I need to work hard, or I need to work under this condition to actually receive more from life, instead of what if I do what I actually love and eventually I'm gonna have more fun with it or something. Okay, I'm gonna pull from these two. Three months from now, and it's time to take action. Number 3 and 6, 36, or even 9. 9 is about endings and all that. Also, well, 3, was it? No, I don't know, my bad. I was about to say 3 months is 90 days for some reason, but yes, it is. A second. my bad. My bad, yo. But yeah, it was just to associate the 9. Okay, so take off the 0. Okay, but yes, 9 is there. Okay, I don't know why my mind does that. Okay, but anyway, so yes. So yeah, the time is now. And something about from 3 months. Okay, also what I'm looking at here is the 2, which says it's worth the time. So don't think that you did, like, that you have wasted your time, your life, nothing like that. Especially if you're working in an environment that, I don't know, you don't completely or fully like or something. Believe that that time spent there has taught you a lot though. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's time to take action though. Yes, start taking the right steps toward the life that you actually want to live fully. Okay, work, love life, hobbies. How much time do you want to spend with yourself? How much do you want to get to know yourself? Okay. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate that. Can make in this environment. Okay. Monet. Okay. Oh, I just saw this. Put one arm behind your back, backwards, and grab your head and knock. Oh, you're talking about the crack, like cracking my spine? Girl, I was so far, like, high faith. 1 second, I'm recuperating a few comments. You're welcome, Patrick. I want to know, how will Shireen and Ratika's relations between? Is it going to end, or are there any hopes for the future? Okay, so 2 people. How is gonna be the relationship? Okay. Hi, Ed. How you doing from Canada? Is it cold? I think it is. I'm not sure though. So for Shireen and Ritika, how is gonna be the relationship? Positive or no in the future? What's gonna be the relationship? Four of Cups. Oh, Four of Cups reversed. The Empress reversed. King of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups reversed. I don't think that this person could give you that happiness that you desire. Nor if you keep on putting yourself second place, if that makes sense. Or you need to throw something away. And it could be, I don't know if this is like literally this relationship or something, but the Four of Cups fell right under my seat. My seat is a bin, okay? It's a trash can. And that could be something. Like you could have took on something that is not completely beneficial for you. And I don't know if it's due to a partnership with this person and or there's an emotional, I want to say, overload that could not be completely yours. I do have email, yeah. Check out my link tree, y'all. It's also down below in my description. Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Cups, and that's exactly the Four of Cups and Ten of Cups. What's missing is the Six of Cups, which is the past, symbolizing going back to the past, going back to hurt, pain, and all that, especially if you haven't learned your lessons. So this is, first of all, Three of Pentacles reverse is not a good partnership. It's not something like, it's not a person that could commit to help you or in a positive way, or it does not, I don't know if they don't want to, but it's King of Swords is very manipulative. It's very authoritative. You say that. Anyway, utilize what they know against you or to gain power or to gain more access. And I'm tired of it. Girl, I get it. Okay, and maybe you need to like to feel that emotions a little bit more, like to give it up basically, okay? But I'm tired of giving it. I took a step back today. I'm tired of him. Yes, he is very manipulative and control. Yeah, he's not somebody that wants to collaborate with you at all, okay? They could be wanting you to stick around for basically you're overgiven from a place of lack, just because they already took a lot from you, not because you're in lack. You just need to turn this around, and you will realize that you are actually the one that holds the wand. The one that holds the wand. Yeah, okay. And the one that also holds the light bulb. The light bulbs are for ideas. They represent the light. They represent the ability to bring light in the darkness, but also the creation. The Empress is very powerful, can attract a lot. But if you overgive to people that only suck your energy out of you, you're wasting that energy onto other people, time, energy, money, things that you could invest in yourself, okay? Since like we put minimal effort, that's good. That's teaching you how to understand that he is not, like, he doesn't want to collaborate at all, okay? That's already an answer. The way that he moves, whenever you move. Now move a little bit more farther away and get your ass out of there, okay? Don't look back. Put strict boundaries, especially if this is a manipulative person, okay? It's given like this person could have wanted you to keep you stuck in a to provoke you and making you fall for petty arguments, to suck the energy out of you and just leave you dry, okay, high and dry or something like that, okay? I expected was love. People so poor can even afford to give love and basic care. Yes, exactly. Imagine how poor someone is when they cannot even give love. Which love is free, mind you. It's hard to find. It's hard to find within yourself. Yes. But if you really truly love someone, you're definitely not gonna be manipulative toward them. The best that you could do with somebody that you love is what you did. Take your energy out, take space, and try not to hurt them nor yourself. That's the best kind of love in those type of scenarios. Okay? So you did great, okay? Keep on doing you. What's coming towards me? Okay. 1 second. Nathan, I'm gonna ask you this. What's the retouch on for? Okay. Do you want to be a moderator or not? Let me know. Because if you are, you're gonna have more access to, I don't know, maybe spamming comments or something like that. Let me know if you would like to. If you don't, that's totally fine, okay? Oh, thank you, Faith. What's coming to her? I also don't expect you to always be here. Like, don't worry, don't stress yourself out for nothing, okay? So whenever you want, like, you would be a moderator, if that makes sense, okay? Ed, we already talked about this. Okay, let's go with bless. What's coming towards me? Okay, I'm gonna do you and then I'm gonna go to bed, yo. Okay, I'm very tired. Okay, Ariana. Is it Ariana or Ariana? I don't know. I don't know if it's an E, like I. What is coming towards you? Ariana. Okay, Ariana. As I'm starting your reading, I'm sensing a level of affliction in my right temple. Okay. If you be, then it will be. 1 second. Okay. Thank you, Faith. Okay. Yes, keep me posted for that. Okay. If you'd like to, of course. Hope it gets easier, because I know it can get it can be very much not so fun when you have to interact with that person. Okay. So what's coming your way? Yeah, 7 of Wands reverse. Some level of affliction, okay? What's coming towards you? Bless you. 365. I'm sorry, Ariana. 7 of Wands reverse and Page of Swords. I don't know if somebody's evil eyeing you or if it's trying to get into to make you weak, to get into your own, like, it's trying to infiltrate, okay? 7 of Wands. What's coming for you? Justice, though. I also saw the 7 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Pentacles reversed, so maybe the 777 is significant, which is also part of my account, like the surname. The nickname, okay? That's significant. The 777. Yo, shawty, you're winning, okay? Something about Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. Maybe these people could be wanting to plant seeds of doubt to make you self-sabotage for whatever type of work that you're putting in, or even efforts to show up for yourself. It's given like they don't want you to win this, so they could be trying to plant these seeds in your head about giving up or fighting back and wasting time with energies that don't really need to be entertained here. Eight of Wands. It could be something that is going back around to somebody that has tried to stop you, that has tried to block you, or to put this burden over you. Okay? There's a level of affliction though. And I'm truly grateful that you are one of my moderators now. That you're in the team. Okay. Appreciate you, Nathan. Could be a fire sign trying to cause you affliction. You could be a fire sign. You don't have to be. Could be just the energy of the action here. Yeah. Definitely a fire sign, because this is what I got, okay? A masculine energy. Maybe, yeah, they're trying to block your progress. Your actions, energy. What you're creating. Or your vitality, the way that you pave your way in life. Pave your way in life. My bad. Oh, I said wave. Maybe surfing or something about waves could be significant. Also something about the way that they attack you could be coming in waves. So not consistent. Could be significant. High Priestess reversed. The Lovers. Two of Wands. Justice. Queen of Cups reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, the Fool, and Ten of Wands. They could be wanting you to take on it. I made this for the general collective. Okay, well, then you need to tap into like your intuition a little bit more. Listen to what you feel is right, okay? To your body and to what you're being guided toward. From a calm and peaceful perspective, not where doubts are. I'm seeing, do you know Ansel and Gretel? I don't know. The breadcrumbs is given like when the doubt wants to bait you into believing a lie, you would constantly find yourself asking questions that don't really have an ending or a logical sense to them, or not that always like it's always got to be logic in it, but you will understand when something is a delusion and when something is actually okay. Now this makes sense, okay? Because I got here as well. High Priestess reversed, the Lovers, Two of Wands, Justice, okay? Nine of Swords reversed. Where is the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups reversed, Nine of Swords, the Fool, and Ten of Wands. They want you to take on a burden that is not yours. They want you to be convinced by not using your intuition that something is okay, that is justice for you, but it's not gonna bring you any type of fulfillment. Or even this could be this person that is trying to pull you into this energy, but they will not be successful, okay? But they're gonna get in trouble for that, okay? It could also be somebody that doesn't want you to be happy with someone specific, or just to see you happy, just to see you win in life. Justice here. As far as signs, honestly, there's a lot of fire. So Leo energy, I seen the Sun card. Aries or Scorpio, even Libra and or Gemini, okay? But heavy on the actions, on the fire energy. Hello Adrian, how are you? Okay, bless. My mother-in-law, I'm applying for divorce case. They don't want me to get harmony. Okay, yeah. You're gonna get the victory, I feel, eventually, Queen of Pentacles, because I keep on splitting the deck on the Six of Wands, and that already came out with you. So the doubts that are trying to plan, whether they be in the justice system, because we got the Justice card, or something about, like, so in the physical level, spiritual, mental level of yours, emotional level as well, they are not to be followed. Okay, you need to follow your intuition. Okay. Oh, okay, that's great. Glad to hear that, Adrian. Okay, be a little bit more patient when it comes to results, or when it comes to even procedures. They may be taking a little bit longer, or something about timing, because I got the Temperance in reverse. It could also be a Sagittarius doing this to you, or trying to do this to you, maybe even with the Libra or Leo. Somebody names could be starting with L, maybe not that you know, but something at L is significant. A loss, like taking an L or something. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you took an L, that your work is not working, or something that you put on like a lot of effort toward is not working. Maybe try to change perspective on that. It could help. It could help stabilize you. Okay. So yeah, collective. I think I'm done now with Bless, and I'm gonna go. Okay. But I appreciate y'all so much for this reading, y'all. I had a lot of fun. I already mentioned that, but yeah. I'm so glad I could do it, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one, okay? And thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Nathan, as well. Thank you, Adrian, and everybody. Okay, I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, or in another one, or somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, take care of yourself, and yeah, okay. I also wanted to remind you of a few things. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm always on live, and I think I'm gonna integrate a little bit more of these elemental ones, because I like them, and with the free questions at the end. Okay, let me know if you like them as well in the comment section, if you'd like to. And then, well, yeah, okay, if you need me also for personal informations of any kind, for a reading, for a live that I made, for something that you would like to know, my link tree has my email on the very top. So yeah, I always answer anyway, so you can check that if you like to. Okay, it's not, you don't need to pay me for an information. Okay, you don't need to pay me to ask me about something. Don't worry about that. There's nothing like that. Okay, just to clarify. Okay, appreciate you though. Okay, see y'all. Good night.